Hello, thank you for joining me on the Yoga Coast channel. My name is Bridie and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. We have a Vinyasa Flow class and you will just need 2 blocks for your practice. It's totally doable if you do not have any blocks at your house, or maybe find some objects that will replicate them. But like I said, you'll still get through without them. Don't think I have anything else to say. If you do enjoy this class, please let me know. Please subscribe to the page so I know you're enjoying these classes, and I would absolutely love to keep uploading and sharing with you. So I hope you enjoy your practice. So we're going to get started with your 2 blocks roughly shoulder distance apart, and finding a nice wide-legged child's pose, big toes to touch, knees out wide. And from here we're coming to ground our elbows onto the blocks, starting to melt your heart and forehead down towards the earth, bringing hands to Anjali Mudra prayer. Draw the thumbs towards the back of the neck. And connecting to your breath here, starting to draw the breath all the way down into the belly. And on your out breath, start to soften a little more through the heart. Allow the heart to melt closer towards the earth. Gently allowing the shoulders to begin to open. And from here, can you start to visualize the breath drawing in through the crown of your head, down the length of your spine to your tailbone, expanding all the way through your lower back, your pelvis. And then as you exhale, the breath relaxes through the length of your spine, all the way up and out through the crown of the head. So we inhale, drawing in through the crown, all the way down to tailbone. Then exhale, whole body softens as the breath exits from tailbone back up and out through the crown of the head. Just sticking with this visual, starting to center and quiet the mind. Working with your breath to soften through the heart, through the shoulders a little more. Dropping layer by layer. Holding here for just 5 more breaths. Maybe the knees walk out a little wider, the sit bones fall a little closer towards the heel. Maybe thumbs a little closer towards the back of the neck. And finding a full breath in. As you exhale, really gently start to re-lengthen through the arms, begin to rise and lift through the forehead. Just stepping the blocks forward to the top edges of your mat. And finding a tabletop position from here, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And finding nice big circles of the shoulders around the wrists. Spreading the fingertips out wide. Seeing the mat between each finger and coming back in the opposite direction. And releasing through center, taking a couple of rounds of your cat-cow, starting to tilt the hips forward, lower the belly, rise and lift through the chest, inhale. Then exhale, tuck the tail under, chin to chest, round through the spine. Inhale, roll open to your cow. Exhale, drawing under. Inhale. Exhale, cat. This time as you inhale, tuck all 10 toes under, lower the belly, roll, lift open through the heart. Then as you exhale, start to draw your sit bones back towards your heels, keep the toes tucked. Maybe you guide the pinky toe under, making sure all 10 toes are curled under. And from here, as you inhale, start to send the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to your lower back, interlace the fingers, roll open through the shoulder heads. And sending your knuckles down towards your toes, start to hug the lower rib cage in. And engage the lower belly as you find a gentle lean back, shine your heart further up towards the ceiling, maybe gaze high. One more deep breath in. Then exhale, release the bind. Send your hands forward, press deep into the earth, round through the upper back. Hug the lower belly in as you draw your knees in towards your chest. Lift the hips high, find a forward fold towards the back of the mat. You can keep a nice soft bend in the knees, maybe walk out through the legs. Bending one knee, then the other. Giving the head a nice big shake. And then finding center in your fold, lift halfway, inhale, find length, draw the crown forward, sit bones behind. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, hands find the lower back, maintain the same interlace of the fingers, roll open through the heart, knuckles draw down towards the heels. And again, we draw the lower rib cage in. Find a gentle softness through the knees, tailbone draws under to engage the lower belly. Start to press the hips forward, open the heart up towards the ceiling, maybe gaze high. Drawing shoulder blades down the back, one more breath in. Then as you exhale, hinge forward, shine the knuckles up towards the ceiling, draw the crown down towards the toes. Full inhale. Then exhale to release thumbs down to the lower back. Ground the palms, start to walk forward into your high plank. Shifting the weight forward as you inhale. Ground the knees, exhale, hug elbows in tight, lower to belly. Rise to your cobra, inhale, lift, tops of the feet press. Exhale, release. Pass through tabletop, inhale. Tuck the toes under, exhale, hips draw to heels, active child's. Again, making sure all 10 toes are tucked under. We rise back into our knee stand, hips to the heels, circle arms high, inhale. Exhale, hands interlaced by the lower back. This time find the opposite interlace of the fingers. Knuckles draw down towards the toes. We draw the lower rib cage in. Engage lower belly, start to open the heart up towards the sky. Full breath in. And then exhale, release the bind. Fingertips frame the knees, press dome through the upper back, tuck the chin into chest, take an inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, rise and lift through the knees. Hips lift, forward fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, maintain the opposite interlace of the fingers. Roll open through the chest, inhale. Again, maybe slight back bend here, contain through lower ribs. We shine the heart towards the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale, dive to fold, maintain that lock. Knuckles to the sky, tuck the chin, weight draws forward towards the tops of the feet. And releasing thumbs down to the lower back, hands to the earth, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release, walk the hands forward, find your high plank. Strong and steady through the core, allow the hips to move as little as possible. Push the earth away, draw out through the heels, forward through crown of head. Inhale, shift forward to tiptoes. Exhale, ground the knees, lower all the way to belly. Rise to your cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Pass through table, inhale. Again, all 10 toes tuck. This time we rise, downward facing dog. And just taking your moment to play here in your dog. Maybe you feel like remaining still. Maybe you want to find that wiggle. And from here, just shortening your stance about another foot's distance forward. We find a twist, firming into the left hand. We reach for the left ankle with the right hand and start to gaze underneath the left armpit. Pulling back slightly into the right heel, keeping the lower back parallel towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Ground the right palm. We twist over to the right, left hand to the right foot. Pulling back this time a little into the left hip. Even weight through the feet. And releasing the left hand forward. Finding your short down dog, take a breath in. Exhale, looking forward, stepping forward to a fold. Tucking the chin, crown down towards the toes. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale. Bringing your hands up and overhead. From here, crossing the forearms, hands find a bind of the elbows. Start to press the forearms up towards the ceiling. Now soften the shoulders, hug the lower rib cage in, and start to draw the elbows behind the head. Aiming for biceps to ears or beyond. Nice deep opening through the shoulders. Keep contained through the torso. Ground down into the feet, lift the crown through the forearms, take a deep breath in. Then exhale, start to release and hinge forward at the hips, find a halfway lift-like stance. Internal rotation slightly of inner thighs, engage through the legs. Keep pressing, this time now the, what are they called? Elbows up towards the ceiling. Crown is still shooting forward through the forearms. Take an inhale. Exhale, release to fold. Take a dangle, you can maybe maintain that bind, let the upper back round. And releasing the hands to the earth, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Step back with the right foot, find your plank. Move through your vinyasa, knees or toes. Rising cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Floating the right leg high, inhale, three-legged dog. Tiger curl, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, find length. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, curling all the way under and through. Take your low lunge, ground the left knee, untuck the toes, inhale, arms float high. Again, arms cross at forearms, hands to the elbows. Hug the lower rib cage in, maybe lift out of the lunge slightly and start to push the forearms up towards the ceiling. Now relax the shoulders and draw the elbows behind you. Good, nice big opening through the chest, through the shoulders. And find one more inhale, lunge a little deeper. Then as you exhale, begin to hover the torso over the right thigh. Keep the elbows now pressing up towards the ceiling. Good, full breath in. And then exhale, release, frame the front foot. Tuck the left toes, step forward to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Circle arms high, inhale. We continue to cross the forearms. This time go to the awkward grip, so opposite forearm in front, hands find the elbows. Press the forearms up towards the ceiling, shoulders relax, lower rib cage hugs in. We push the earth away, press through the crown of the head. Take those biceps back just a little bit more. One more inhale. Then exhale, we hold to hover the torso parallel. Zipper up through the front body, pull front body into back body. Then pull those elbows up towards the ceiling. Strong through the legs, long through the spine. Inhale. Exhale to fold, take your dangle. And releasing hands down to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, plant the hands, lead with the left foot, step to your plank. Move through your flow, shifting weight forward, lowering down, rising cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. We float through the left leg, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, draw all the way through. Ground the right knee, untuck the toes. Sweep the arms high, inhale. Maintain that opposite bind of hands to elbows. Lift up and out of the hips, hug in through the torso. Draw the forearms up towards the ceiling and relax the shoulders. Pull the biceps, forearms come to behind the ears. And can you maintain all of that length as you lunge a little deeper into the left knee? One more inhale. Then exhale, hovering the torso just over the left thigh. Good, keep the elbows pressing up towards the ceiling, really strong through shoulders and core here. Crown energy shines through the forearms. Full breath in. Exhale, release, frame the front foot, tuck the right toes, we step to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Arms float high. Inhale, this time palms connect overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to the heart. Releasing to Tadasana, nice and strong. Earthing down into the feet, standing tall, lifting and rising through the crown. Find your breath. And inhale, rise the arms, palms connect. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And drawing big toes to touch, knees, thighs to touch, or maybe feet hip distance apart. We move into our chest, sink the hips back, draw your weight into the heels, rise and lift through the arms. Draw the navel in, protecting lower back, opening, shining through the heart, maybe feeling quite open here through the arms to draw the biceps closer towards the ears, keep the shoulders soft back and down. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, send your hands to your lower back, interlace the fingers, draw open through the chest. Start to lean your weight a little more into the right leg. Start to draw the left knee in towards the belly. Hinging forward, find the torso parallel towards the earth. Take warrior 3, squaring the shoulders towards the earth. Drop the left hip to shine down towards the earth. Then we kick the back of the left heel to the ceiling as we squeeze into left glute. Always the option to release hands to blocks here. Nice and long through back of the neck, chin towards the back of the throat. Inhale. A nice deep lunge into the right knee. We step the left foot back for warrior 1. Keep the bind. Lunge into the right knee. Roll open, lift through the heart. Inhale. Then exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder towards the inside of the right thigh. Tuck the chin, drop the crown down towards the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, release the thumbs to the lower back, frame the front foot. Rise to the ball of the back foot, press into left palm, take a twist, right fingertips reach high. And then as you exhale, find the blade edges of both feet, start to sink the left hip down towards the earth, draw the right fingertips towards the back foot. As you inhale, think side plank as you reach the right arm up and over, press the right hip high. Exhale, lower left hip, reach for back foot. 2 more, inhale, press the right hip high, reach through right fingertips. Exhale, we lower left hip, reach for back foot. Inhale, sweep right arm all the way up and over, ground the hand inside the right foot. We pivot on the heels, find surfer's lunge towards the front of the mat. We keep the lunge into the right knee, hands come to find prayer. Ground the left heel, energetically draw it back in towards the body, trying not to lock out through your left knee. Option here to bring your right hand to your block, or all the way down to the earth. As you inhale, reach the left arm high. We can hold here, or find a half bind, left hand to the lower back. Maybe taking your full bind, reaching the right arm around the right knee. And continue to roll the heart open up towards the ceiling. And if you have the bind, gently release. Re-expanding through the wings, hands come back into our prayer. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, find your wide-legged forward fold. Start to lengthen through both of the legs, turn the toes in, heels come out. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Rising to stand, inhale, heels turn in, toes turn out, soft through the knees, sweep the arms up and overhead. We find our bind, hands to elbows. Keep forgetting what they're called today. Start to lunge down into the knees. Send your weight into the blade edges of the feet, goddess legs. With our forearm bind, hug the lower rib cage in, press through the crown, draw the biceps back towards the ears or beyond. Maybe close down your eyes here, test your balance. Navel to spine. Lunge a little deeper into the knees. And then as you inhale, lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms, release. Find your warrior 2, blade edge of back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right toes turn forward to the front edge. Soften through the shoulders, spread through fingertips. And finding extended side angle from here, forearm to the thigh. Inhale, left arm sweeps up and overhead. And on your next inhale, reverse your warrior, left fingertips ground, right arm reaches high, keep the right lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands inside the right foot. Lizard lunge, find the ball of your back foot, maybe heel toe, right foot out slightly. Here you can have a little wiggle forward and back in your lizard. And then softening the left knee all the way down to the earth, untuck the toes. Find a twist, inhale, right fingertips reach high. This time, keeping that left knee grounded, we reach the right fingertips towards the back foot. Option to take your bind here. Right hand to the blade edge of the foot, thumb shines up towards the sky. Staying on the left palm, maybe lowering down to your left forearm. Continue to roll the heart open up towards the ceiling. If you have your bind, gently release. Bringing hands back underneath the shoulders and tucking the left toes, lift the back knee. Step back to your plank. Shifting forward, inhale. Take your vinyasa, exhale. Breath in through nose. Clearing out through mouth. And rising to tiptoes, inhale, gaze forward. Stepping in or floating forward to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Preparing for chair pose once again, taking the option for big toes to touch. Maybe feet hip distance apart. Weight draws back into the heels, we reach the arms high. Support the lower back. Lower belly draws in and up. Long through back of neck always. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to lower back. Take the opposite interlace of the fingers. Roll open through the chest. This time weight begins to shift into the left foot. We float the right knee into belly. Then hinging forward for your warrior three. Push the earth away with the left foot. Keep shoulders square towards the earth. Hips square towards the earth. Squeeze into right glute, press the back of the heel towards the ceiling. Chin to the back of the throat. Press through crown, press out through right heel, take one more breath in. And a nice deep lunge into the left knee. We tap the right toes for your warrior one stance. Keep lunging into that left knee, we roll open through the heart. And take a full inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Allow the head to be heavy. And releasing thumbs down to the lower back, freeing the front foot. Take the ball of the back foot, plant the right palm, find a twist, left fingertips reach. Push up and out through the right shoulder, inhale. Find the blade edges of both feet. We pivot, left fingertips reach for the back foot, lower right hip down. Inhale, think side blank, push firm into right arm, reach left fingertips up and over. Exhale, we lower to reach. Inhale, left fingertips rise. Exhale, reach for back foot. Inhale, left fingertips rise. We sweep all the way up and over, left hand inside the left foot. Pivot on the heels, we find Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Keep the lunge into the left knee, hands frame prayer. Always the option to keep them grounded to the earth. And trying not to lock out through the right knee joint. Long and lifted through the spine. An option to hold here. Again, left hand can ground to your block or all the way down to the earth as you expand through your wings, right fingertips reach high. Option for that half bind, back of right hand to lower back. Maybe weaving the left arm all the way around the left knee. Finding the grip of the hands as you roll the heart open. And if you have your bind, gently release. Plant the left hand, reopen through your wings, inhale. Exhale, find your wide-legged forward fold. Big toes turn in, heels turn out. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. We prepare to rise, heels turn in, toes turn out, soft through the knees, push the earth away. Floating the arms overhead for that opposite bind, awkward forearm in front, hands to the elbows. And lunging down into your goddess from here, bend into the knees. Keep long and lifted through your back body. Nice opening through the shoulders, biceps draw to or behind the ears. And if you close your eyes down on the other side, maybe again you take that challenge. Get a little lower. And then inhale, press the earth away, float the arms high. Warrior two, left toes draw forward, blade edge of back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Good, sending your gaze over your left fingertips. Find your breath, soften the shoulders, ground into your base. And releasing left forearm to the thigh, sweeping right arm, extended side angle. And reversing your warrior, right fingertips towards the right thigh. Inhale, left arm sweeps high, keep lunging deep into the left knee. Then exhale, cartwheel the hands inside of the left foot. Find your lizard lunge. Hands under shoulders, nice deep sway from side to side. And then lowering the right knee down. Untuck the toes, firm into the right palm. Again, always option to place hands on blocks to bring the earth a little closer to help extend the arms. Reaching left arm high, we twist. Hold here, reach for the back foot. Maybe there's a bind there. Hand to the blade edge, thumb to the ceiling. Remaining on palm or lowering down to your forearm, sinking deeper into the hips. One more deep breath in. And exhale, gently release your bind. Hands replant underneath the shoulders. We tuck the right toes. Lift the back knee, nice and controlled. Step the left toes back to your plank. And shifting the weight forward as you inhale, move through your flow. Finding your downward facing dog. Nice, as you inhale, float the right leg high. Exhale, drawing right knee to the nose, step the foot through between the hands. Find your blocks, about shoulder distance apart. We lean and draw forward into the right leg. Find a supported warrior three, hands to blocks. Now from here, start to firm into the right hand a little more. Bring your left hand to your hip. Start to roll the left hip open, finding our half moon pose. We can stay here with hand to hip. Maybe start to reach the left fingertips high, sending your gaze to left fingertips. If you have a bind, you can start to bend into the left foot. Grab your foot with your hand. Again, thumb towards, this time, the inner edge of the foot. We roll open through the heart, press deep into right big toe mound. Kick foot to hand, hand to foot. Full breath in. Then gently release. I feel really wobbly today. Bring your left hand to your block. Left foot parks beside the right. Take a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high. Inhale, connect to the palms. Exhale, thumbs roll down to the heart. Circle high, inhale. Exhale, dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Optional vinyasa, or you can just step straight back and meet in downward facing dog. And floating the left leg high, inhale. Exhale, drawing left knee to nose. We step the foot all the way through between the hands. Hands to block, shoulder distance apart. We launch into the left leg. We float the right leg high, parallel to the earth. Finding that supported warrior three shape. Now really grounding your left hand into your block, maybe shifting it to where you feel stable and set up for your half moon pose. Right hand finds your right hip. As you roll the right hip open, stack the shoulders one on top of the other. And from here, you can keep your hands to hip or maybe reach the right arm high. Pressing the blade edge of the right foot up towards the ceiling, taking the option to find your bind. Right hand reaches for the right foot. And kicking foot to hand, hand to foot. Choosing where to place your gaze, maybe up towards the ceiling if you feel steady, or down towards the earth. Navel to spine, one more breath in. Big opening, then exhale, gently release. Right hand down to the block, right foot parks beside the left folding foot. And lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, option for one last vinyasa or stepping back to meet in downward facing dog. And rising to your tiptoes, take the knees out wide, big toes to touch with the land for our wide-legged child's. And this time just allowing the shoulders to soften, bring your fingertips back towards the feet. Allowing the breath to slow, the heart rate to steady. And from your child's pose, really gently starting to make your way up into a seat. You can find yourself kneeling or cross-legged. Use your props as you need underneath your hips to sit nice and tall through the spine. Bringing the back of the hands to the thighs, allowing the palms to face up. Finding some really deep breaths here, extending through the inhale breath. Feeling the body, and then exhaling out through the mouth. Drawing deep in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Just taking a moment here in your seat to feel the effects of your practice. No specific